creating an entire official Wikipedia article just for BedWars.
You are clearly biased.
I can't believe it, but I'm an author for the official Wikipedia page. In today's video, I tried creating an official Wikipedia article for my favorite Minecraft minigame, BedWars. This was an insane journey with ups and downs, and in the end I actually managed to become a co-author for one or even multiple articles on the Wikipedia. Let's get us right into it. Basically, I wanted to write an entire Wikipedia article about BedWars as a minigame, going over its different variants on different servers, listing notable players, and so on and so on. So at first, I had to sign up to Wikipedia. The way writing on Wikipedia works is pretty simple. Once you have signed up to it, you get a lot of help and guides set by your side that helps you get familiar with how everything works. You even get a mentor assigned to you who you can reach out to for questions. Writing a new article, you have to follow a set of guidelines. For example, that new Wikipedia topics must achieve a level of notability where reputable sources have already reported on them. It must be based on reliable third-party sources and be written from a neutral point of view, which would end up being quite challenging for me. Just like that, I got myself started. So before I could start writing my article, I had to propose it to the discussion board first, where experienced and high-ranking Wikipedia authors are checking my topic to see if it's notable enough for its own article. I felt really prepared, explaining why BedWars is notable enough to get an article, as well as expressing my experience in this field as the #1 German BedWars player on the planet, and nowadays even number 10 in general. Sadly, exactly that was what would end up ruining my entire plan. After careful review, I got the feedback that there is not enough evidence that supports that the biggest competitive game mode on the biggest multiplayer server of the most sold game of all time is notable enough to get its own article. Since basically all of the sources for this topic are forum posts, for example, they also didn't consider it well funded with reliable sources, and even if those existed, I wouldn't be allowed to write the article since, as the #1 German player, I had a biased interest in publishing a Wikipedia page like this. Not going to lie, at this point I felt like this entire idea was just a fail, and I was already prepared to move on to my next project. But I wasn't ready to give up this easily. I found the official Hypixel Wikipedia page and it looked pretty empty. I remembered a Skywars video back in the day by Technoblade where he mentioned how there was this shiny new rank that just got introduced called the MVP++ rank. Now in this article, they just mentioned that the server funds itself by selling certain ranks. What if I could find a source that would exactly prove which rank was added at exactly which point in time, and then add that onto the official Hypixel Wikipedia page? And so I found this community post giving me all the information I needed and proceeded to submit this entire section to Hypixel's Wikipedia page. Just a couple days later, I actually got this message from the official Hypixel Wikipedia team saying, "You just made your first edit, thank you and welcome." I had actually done it. I was now an official Hypixel Wikipedia author. Only in the German version, however, since the English Wikipedia page doesn't list any information about how the server's maintenance costs are funded. I struggled to process that I had actually managed to contribute to the public knowledge about Hypixel. And just like that, it's a present day. All of this happened years ago, and now I'm trying to go even further. So I got to work and did a lot of research. Which articles could I contribute to? Where within these articles can I inject some extra information? And most importantly, can I contribute anything about BedWars? I actually found the perfect section within the English Hypixel article to add my rank information from earlier, which I added to the German page. Here it says that in 2015 it was revealed that the server cost $100,000 a month to maintain. So I got to work writing, but when I wanted to submit my changes, this article is semi-protected. Okay, so basically from what I read here, the only way to actually edit the Hypixel Wikipedia article nowadays is to either request more extensive rights, which that's not gonna happen, or to submit the changes to be reviewed on a separate page. So what I did now is I finished the full thing I wanted to add with like source code and everything, and I gave a pretty good explanation in my opinion to the admins why this should actually be added. So I guess let's go and give it a try. But obviously my goal for this entire video back then was to publish a BedWars Wikipedia article, so I definitely want to make sure to add something related to BedWars. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't actually get anything. But the closest I got to add something about Hypixel and its modes was here on the Minecraft servers Wikipedia page. On here there was this section talking about how multiplayer servers have a wide range of activities, and I managed to create this paragraph, which should fit in there perfectly. As I said, this is far from my initial goal, but it's literally the closest I could get. And my changes have been published? Lol, since this is such a minor change, they actually just published this without even like looking at it or like checking it. Wait, look at this. Yo, this is what I added. I can't believe it actually worked just like that. Alright, and my submission for another change, this time on the Hypixel Wikipedia page, also came back. Please provide reliable sources that support the change you want to be made. So the problem about this is that I could find nothing but forum posts from Hypixel players or the Hypixel fandom, which both are not reliable sources for Wikipedia, so this one will definitely not go through. I was already ready to edit this video, and sadly now I have even more bad news. Here it says, your edit on Minecraft server was reverted. Here it says name dropping of servers with unreliable sources. Wow. On Wikipedia, name dropping is generally discouraged because it adds little encyclopedic value. Articles should explain the significance of topics using reliable secondary sources rather than providing exhaustive lists of names, products, or features. Excessive name dropping can make an article read like an advertisement, a fan guide, or a directory, which goes against Wikipedia's goal of summarizing notable information in a neutral and verifiable way. So my goal of writing an entire article or even just one paragraph about BedWars sadly failed. But I still managed to become a co-author of the official Hypixel Wikipedia page, and in my opinion that is a massive success. So that was my insane journey trying to tell the world just a little bit more about Hypixel BedWars. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I think now it is finally time to address the elephant in the room. This is my very first online appearance showing my face ever since I started my very first YouTube channel over 8 years ago. This was a huge step that I really wanted to take because it both opens up entirely new possibilities for this channel and being creative with the content I love to produce, as well as finally allowing me to start my reaction channel. Definitely go ahead and subscribe to that, first link in the video description. The plan for now is going to be to post 2 videos, one Mondays and one every Friday. Don't worry though, I won't change my content completely or use my face in every single thing that I do online from now on. I just want to use this opportunity as a bonus to make my already existing content even better and to be more creative in general. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't already to follow me on my ongoing YouTube journey. Now have yourself a wonderful rest of your day or night, and goodbye.